What's up, guys? My name's Anthony, and you're watching Crypto Ride, the YouTube channel that helps you safely navigate the crazy ups and downs of the cryptocurrency asset class. And today we're back with another Chainlink update. Last time I posted one of these was on December 6th, and a lot has happened since then on the chart. I wanted to address it and talk about where I think we could be going from here. And also, I just wanted to mention that I am waiting on the Cardano staking to go live. I'm ready to make this tutorial video. So if you are an ADA holder, Cardano investor, make sure to subscribe as well and keep an eye out for that tutorial video. It could be coming tomorrow, the next day, but the staking pools have been set up if you've been following this, and it's only a matter of time until you can actually stake your ADA, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that as soon as I get mine up and running. Also, in this video, make sure you stick around until the end. I'm going to show you guys a tweet that I stumbled across this weekend, which talks about over 104 partnerships I'll show you that Chainlink has established. But first, let's talk TA. Don't forget to hit that like button if you are a Link investor. Now, first, let's just talk about this. Now, last video I had was entitled, "Is History Repeating?" And I was talking about these two descending wedges and talking about how in the past we broke out and we broke way higher. That's a bullish pattern. At the point I made this video was December 6th, so the price was right about here, just starting. And you can see that we did break upwards, but I'd like to put some things in perspective about what's happened since we broke out. In that video, I mentioned $2.33 as a potential breakout point, and on December 11th, we hit $2.30. And I just want to mention something because I've noticed this as I've been studying TA more and more. A lot of times when I do measured moves and I look at a pattern and I analyze where we could break out to based on the research I've done, what happens is we break out close, but not quite to where I think it will be. So that's a really interesting thing because this is like the fourth or fifth time where I've made a call, and I don't always talk about it in my videos, but I'm always watching the charts and trying to figure out where I think things will do. And a lot of times I'll make notes to myself and I'll make a call and it'll come close to that call, but never quite get to it. So keep in mind, if you are looking to be a swing trader, not to be too greedy. And once you get close, take your profits. Next thing I want to talk about is this potential double bottom here. So as we talk about the breakout that we had back in September, you can see we broke out in a very similar fashion, and then we broke back down. And this is very common. A lot of times after a breakout, you'll break back down to test that breakout levels, right? And here, of course, we did form a double bottom. But in this case, we started seeing momentum to the upside. And what you'll see, the volume increasing, I guess I should say, is you see these green candles grow once we got past a certain point. Even though this was a strong downward motion, there was a ton of volume here, a lot of volatility once it came down to that second low. Now, if you look over here, you notice that didn't really happen. We broke out, we fell back down, but where is the volatility? You don't see any wild like spike candles. You don't see any long wicks. You don't see increased volume at all. So this to me is saying that the whole market is just very content at this level right now. So that is not, in my opinion, a sign of strength. All right, I'm not trying to be bearish. You guys all know I'm bullish on Chainlink long term, but at the moment, that's not a great thing, and I think we could be seeing some downside. And the other thing I want to point out, which is really important, is that we are at this point below this 200-day moving average. So here's a closer view of the latest. It almost looks like this was going to be engulfing, but then that went right back the other way. And here we are, $1.96. Last time we fell, it was $1.97, which was a low that I mentioned before. And this does look like it could be a double bottom, which is a reversal pattern. I wanted to show you guys the double bottom too. Here's the Investopedia definition of the double bottom, right? It looks like a W, which of course we're kind of seeing right now. And the twice touched low is considered a support level. So this could look like a W here, boom. Boom, that could be the second W, or the second part of the W. The advance of the first bottom should be a drop of 10 to 20%. Then the second bottom should form within 3 to 4% of the previous low, which is still possible. And the volume on the ensuing advance should increase. So if this is to be a double bottom, we are looking for the volume to come up and to push it the other way at some point. I would say honestly, within the next 72 hours. It shouldn't really take too long. Otherwise, we're just going to start moving sideways. If we fall lower, just for the record, I do want to point out this $1.87, $1.88 support level. This has been a historical support level back in September, and you had a whole bunch of action back here in the beginning of September, all throughout that month. Again, you could see this all the way back in June 2019 as well. So that's the support level if you're wondering where the downside could be if we break lower. Also, I want to point out this orange trend line I drew. This orange trend line is basically our new downtrend. We've now broken further away from this pattern. So this pattern really, the next time I make a video, it won't even be here anymore. And this is the point right here we need to break out above. So to break the downtrend, just for the record, we have to break back above 213 or so, but honestly, that doesn't even mean much to me right now. Really, I want to see us break back above this 200-day simple moving average because that is such a critical level. So keep an eye on that. And just for the record, if you don't look at charts yourself, that's around $2.24. If you see the price break out back above that, that could be an indicator if we break out there and close there on some volume that we are getting bullish again, and then we could see a real double bottom, and we could see this descending wedge come to fruition and really play out to the upside. But let me show you what Bitcoin's doing. If you've been watching Bitcoin videos as well, you've noticed we're in this large descending triangle, and I've seen a couple other YouTubers mention this symmetrical triangle. And you can see we have broken out of this to the downside. This white line is a measured move. And what is that? That's the side, the other hypothetical side of the triangle. So if I were to place this line against here from the point of the breakout, it falls, as you'll see, more or less to the bottom of this channel, which, yeah, would break down to 6K. You see a lot of people calling for 6K. If you're looking at the charts, you can see why that might be possible. I am not investing in any crypto at the moment because if Bitcoin falls lower, there's a possibility that Link will fall with it because Bitcoin tends to carry around some of these alts. Unfortunately, Link falls victim to that sometimes. So shout out to the Link Marine who tweeted this on December 13th, which was just a few days ago. And he says, with 100 plus integrations, partnerships, we're amassing the largest ecosystem in crypto. And yeah, take a look at this. This is something I just saw and felt I needed to share with everybody. First, we'll talk about the ones in crypto and then outside. So in crypto, we have Matic, which I know has been kind of crazy lately. They partnered with Binance, TomoChain, CoinGecko. I'm just going to name the ones I know. Zilliqua, Ontology, and those are some of the bigger ones. But let's take a look at some of the projects that aren't. So there's a familiar logo. That's Google, right? Oracle, Intel. They've partnered with Intel. All right. And you could do some digging and see exactly what's going on with each and every one of these individual partnerships. But just take a look at this. It's just pretty amazing. And I feel like in almost every video I make, I'm talking about a Chainlink partnership. One of my main fundamental reasons for investing in Chainlink is because I think as blockchain succeeds, because of these partnerships, I think Chainlink is destined to succeed along with it. It's a matter of time. Really, I truly believe that. And that's one of the reasons, of course, I'm so dedicated and make these videos. The other reason is because of you guys. If you are a new subscriber to the channel, I want to thank you. If you've been with us and been watching these Chainlink updates, I also want to thank you. So I'll be back very soon with a Cardano staking tutorial. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Should be within 24 to 48 hours. Hopefully, I'm checking this all the time, and I'm really excited to bring you guys that video and to start staking myself and earning some passive income from my ADA. Keep an eye on the charts. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. I'll say that. And once I notice a bottom on either Bitcoin or Chainlink, I'll be back with another video letting you know when I think it could be a good moment to buy. Of course, if you haven't bought any Chainlink yet, I do think this is a fantastic buying opportunity. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy right now, but for me, or for someone like me who's just looking to increase their bags, I think we could see more downside. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the ride, and I'll see you in the next video.